Hello everyone and Merry Christmas. My name is Jane Darnell and this is my annual What I Gave for Christmas 2025. I'm going to tell you guys a secret. I'm actually filming this on Black Friday. I am done with my Christmas shopping before December 1st. I am so excited to wrap all of these gifts, so I figured I would film this now and then post it later just so I can go ahead and get to wrapping. Before I get into this, I want to share with you guys how I budget and plan for Christmas because I've been doing this for the past 2 years and has made my holiday season so much less stressful, and I'm actually able to spend money without being like, can I still afford to pay my bills that I need to pay, because I have allocated money for Christmas. So really quickly, what I do at the beginning of each year is I make a list of every single person I believe I am going to buy a Christmas gift for. And I also include a variable category that's like wrapping paper, the cost of shipping gifts out to my friends that live far away, and pretty much just a buffer. That's normally about $50. Then I go through and I assign a budget, to each person that's on my list. My max is 100 as of right now. I would love to get to a point where I can increase that, and I'm sure as I get older that will happen. We'll find out. Anyway, then I add up what my budget is for each person, and that's my total that I need for Christmas. Then I go through and I make a list of every single paycheck I am going to receive from January 1st to the middle of December. I work through jobs. I know not everyone does, but it's very helpful for me to stay organized this way. And then I divide my total budget by the amount of paychecks that I will get in a year, and that gives me what I need to pull per paycheck to stay on track for saving for Christmas. And then, because you're making this list in January, you're gonna wanna do a check-in late July, early August with your people to make sure that you guys are on the same page, because things change. Things happen in people's lives and they might not be doing Christmas gifts that year. They might need to adjust your budget that you guys have had in years past, yada, yada, yada. Life happens. So I will send a text that's like, hey, thinking about Christmas, do you want to exchange this year? And what's our budget? I always give my budget to my friends because I think they kind of have an idea about my 100 or less rules. So I want them to feel comfortable with the amount that we have set. So I let them pick it because I know that unless someone comes out the gate and says $200, I can be like, whoa, actually, sorry. 100. Then, because you are buying for a lot of people, I tend to like to ask my friends closer to time, like, hey, what's on your Christmas list? This normally happens in October, but I also like to keep a list of like things that I hear them talk about. You know, if you have a friend that's getting into painting, you know, could you get them brushes? Could you get them paints, canvases? If you have a friend who really likes eating or trying new foods, find a restaurant and get them a gift card that they haven't been to yet. I like to keep a list of what my people are interested in, and if I go out shopping with them and they do the whole pickup, look at it, oh, I want this, and put it back thing, I make a note of that. And then when it's closer to time or as your budget comes to completion, start buying gifts. Pretty easy, foolproof. I don't know why I didn't think of this way sooner than 2024, but it's worked for me, and I hope if you guys try it that it works for you as well. And now it is time for us to get into what I am giving out for Christmas this year. So as always, starting with my mother, you can't tell what it is from this box, but she has been doing mile walks before work, and it's been getting dark outside, so this is something she asked for. It is a light up walking vest. I will see if I can find a way to insert a picture. I got this off of Amazon. It had really good reviews. And then, because she is one of my people that I go shopping with, and I know a lot about my mother, clearly, I got her 2 books. I got her A Little Life by Hanya. I'm just gonna let you guys look at that because I don't want to butcher their name. I told her that I've known so many people who have read this book and said that it has ruined their life in a good way. And she's like, well, I want to read that. So I bought it for her. And then she is also weirdly obsessed with Sister Wives, not to be confused with the Secret Lives of Mormon Wives. Sister Wives, and I believe that Christine was the first one to leave the cult. I don't even know what that group is called. The Sister Wifery? I don't know. So she wrote a memoir called Sister Wife, and so I got that because my mom loves memoirs, and I think she's really gonna like these. Then for my dad, I do not have this here because we shipped it to my brother's house. My brother and I went in on a clothing rack for him. Once again, insert picture here. He is a bishop and has a lot of bishop gear, and he needed a place to store that separate from everything else. So we got him this really cool clothing rack. He actually specifically requested this. Then for my brother, he actually sent us a birthday/Christmas list in like September, I think. And so from the brand GLD, I got him for his birthday an aquamarine tennis necklace. And he had 2 other ones listed on there. And we put it together on his birthday that he wanted a chain for each of his wife, son, daughter. So I got him the one for my sister-in-law. It's, I don't know if you guys can see that. It's rose gold tennis chain. It's to represent their birthstone. They're both born in October. My nephew is born in December, and then my mom is buying the one for my niece, which is a pearl one because she was born in June. So this is really pretty. This company runs sales all the time. So if you ever need like men's jewelry, I recommend it. Fast shipping. Haven't had any problems with them. GLD. Then for my nephew, for his birthday, which is December 4th, I got him this Captain America mask, and then I also got him this one glows in the dark. It's a Venom from Spider-Man mask. This was on his wish list, so this is what he's getting because I went a little rogue for his Christmas gift. I took creative liberties and got him an Easy Bake Oven for Christmas because I think he's gonna love it. If you were a kid in the early 2000s, you had an Easy Bake Oven and you know how fun they are. I'm also gonna make him like a little recipe book that goes with the Easy Bake Oven. There are people on TikTok who make recipes, so I'm gonna make him a little book to go with it, and then we are going to make something on Christmas Eve when we celebrate because I'm so excited. Apparently he loves to bake with his mom, so I think he's just absolutely gonna love this. Moving on to my sister-in-law, I don't want to take this out of the package, but I got her the Life of a Showgirl pajama set from Taylor Swift's shop because she loves the color orange, first of all, loves Taylor Swift, and she's loved this album. And she just strikes me as a matching PJ girly. She is one of those people that like whenever you ask her what she wants, she's not gonna tell you. She's like, oh, I don't need anything. So she's one of my harder people to buy for, but I think she's absolutely gonna love this for cozy winter nights. I'm very excited to give this to her. And then for my newest member of the family, who is going to be about 6 months old by the time Christmas rolls around, my niece, I got her this cute little stuffed elephant that like, this one is just like soft hugging. This one plays music. This paw, you can record a message. Hi, Ellie, I love you so much. And then this paw, you can play your message. Hi, Ellie, I love you so much. And I just think that that's really cute. She is way too young to tell me what she wants, and her name is Ellie, and it just fits. I'm so excited to give this to her. She's gonna have no idea what it is, but she's gonna love it. She's gonna love it. That was it for my family. Now moving on to kind of a general category before I go to my friends. I am in a book club with my mom and a bunch of her friends, and we decided for Christmas that we were going to do a white elephant blind book exchange. So we are going to cover the books, put a few like descriptors. If you've seen the blind dates with the book, you know what this is. And then everyone will get to pick a book and hopefully end up with a book that they've never read before. So the book that I chose is Darling Rose Gold by Stephanie Warble. I will be giving this without the jacket because the price sticker on this completely ruined it. But I read this book. It is basically, if you guys know who Gypsy Rose Blanchard is, this is a fiction retelling of if she would have sent her mom to jail and gotten revenge that way rather than her. And I read this in like a day and a half, so I'm hoping that the ladies love this. Whoever ends up with this will love it. Maybe, hopefully someone that likes, you know, a little bit of thriller, a little bit of suspense, a little mystery. So that was the book that I picked to do for my blind date with a book exchange. And then normally at my job, we do a Secret Santa. I don't like surprises. I don't like to not know who has who. And so this year I actually ended up electing to not do Secret Santa after a lot of drama and hubbub because I got told that I was ruining it for everyone. So I was going to just take a vacation day, not go to work and just, you know, not do our Christmas party. No harm, no foul. I don't really care. But my boss was like, please come for our Christmas party. And I was like, okay, that's fine. So I didn't want to be the bum that didn't bring a gift for my team. So I got this hot chocolate set and I'm going to, there are all these different flavors like peppermint, gingerbread, cinnamon, toasted marshmallow, etc. And I'm going to take one out for each person. And then they all have like Snoopy on them. So I'm going to cut out their faces, put them on Snoopy, and like put like tastes like Lydia or Jacob. And then I'm gonna write them each a card. So I thought that that was a cost-effective way to get everyone a gift, since I wasn't doing Secret Santa and I didn't want to show up without anything. Hot cocoa sets that I can split amongst people. Now, moving on to my friends, I'm going to do this alphabetically by their first name. Starting with my beautiful friend Audrey. I got her, and she asked for this. She loves to cook, loves to bake. So I got her, this is heavy. It is, I'm gonna mess up this word. Things that people make guac in and like mix like pasty food stuff in. I feel like we've all seen this before. I don't know how to pronounce it though. But I got her one of those. I also got her measuring cups and spoons. Like I said, she loves to bake and she asked for stainless steel ones. So I read good things about this brand. It's Figment, and I think she's gonna love them. I like they're a darker stainless steel. They're not they're like a graphite. Is that the word? Like a graphite steel. I don't know if you guys can see that color, but I think she's gonna love them. Next, I have my wonderful friend Emily. She's the one that lives in Pittsburgh. There is a story behind her gift. Of course, there always is. She has a record player, her and her boyfriend do. And when I was there in October, she was telling me a story about how she wanted a vinyl record and her boyfriend bought the wrong one and then never got the correct one. So I texted him, I was like, do you want me to get it? He goes, I can't find it anywhere, so yes, I would love for you to get it. So she is getting Miss Olivia Rodrigo's Guts vinyl. This is the Walmart transparent, so it's a colored vinyl. I love a colored vinyl. And he got her Sour because he was like, okay, like it looked the same and like, you know, Sour, Guts, like she had her tongue out, all this stuff. It was very fun. It was a very funny moment. And then her and I went to go see Sabrina Carpenter's Short and Sweet tour, also in October. And so I got her the Short and Sweet Deluxe. I love this album. Phenomenal work by Sabrina Carpenter. So I got her 2 vinyl records and I'm very excited for her to get those and be able to spin them. Next is my amazing friend Liz. I got her this faux leather, it's brown, American Eagle jacket. I will insert a picture because it's really hard to see when I'm sitting, but she said that this is something she has walked past the window multiple times and she really wants it but has never pulled the trigger on buying it. So I pulled the trigger on buying it because I love doing that. So I'm very excited to give that to her and I know she's gonna love it because it's something that she's wanted. Next up, I have the lovely Loretta. This is my friend Colton's mom. She is my Elvis buddy. I got her Priscilla Presley's new book, Softly as I Leave You, Life After Elvis. I'm interested to hear what she thinks about this because her and I both read Elvis and Me, which is obviously about her life with Elvis. So I think we're both excited to find out what happened afterwards. And I know that she loves to read, so I got her this. And last but certainly not least is my sweet friend Lou. This is the book. It's called You Are the One You've Been Waiting For. It is by Richard C. Schwartz. She got her degree in social work and she graduated this year and she's constantly trying to learn more about the human brain, relationships, developing yourself. And so she put this on her list and I went to the store and got it. And I know that she's gonna love it because it's something that she wants. And that is what I'm giving for Christmas 2025. I am so excited to wrap these up, deliver them, and just get to spoil the people that I love. I am wishing you all a very safe and happy Christmas and New Year's season. Thank you guys for watching and spending some time with me tonight. And yeah, have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see you next year. Bye.